Good day, everybody. It's Max, and welcome to Satisfactory Live. That's right. Here we're going to go into Satisfactory, and we're going to open up the 2,000 hour plus map and see just how bad it is, because it's probably going to be really bad, and we're going to have to try and do something with it. Now, am I going to be able to fix all the things in the world with it when we get in there? No. I've got it figured out that it would probably require about 50 to 75 hours worth of work to fix the entire map. So today's mission really is just to kind of do a few things. We're going to have an initial look around. We're going to probably try and jam up some of the resource sinks to stop that process. I expect trains to crash as soon as we get in. And overall, I think it will turn into be a total mess. So we'll see how that goes. So in this particular case, we'll transition now over to the actual screen itself and do that kind of maneuver. Now, loading this map. All right, loading the 2,000 hour map. Takes a while. Like, this is, we're going to be here for a few minutes. So obviously we're gonna click on this, and it's, even after it loads, it takes a good 2 minutes before all the slugginess kind of comes out of it. So we're just going to have to deal with that. That's a thing. That's a thing that's going to happen. So there's no way to avoid that. And of course, once we get in there, we get shuffling all the things around. We're going to jump in the car and take a drive. So, again, I got to try and stop the resource sinks. And I got to see where we are with material to make radioactive suits. And just overall, well, this will be a bit of a tour around the factory at the same time, so it's going to be pretty crazy. Like, it should be all over the place when we get in here. Now, of course, this screen's going to probably be here for like another, I don't know, 2 minutes, 2-3 minutes, because loading this map takes forever. I mean, it is super sluggish all the way around. It's what happens when you play on a map for 2,000 hours. Another big issue with the map is not power, but waste. So I have probably enough nuclear power stored up to run it for about 50 hours. Maybe only 40, but I could probably run it between 30 and 50 hours. The problem is the nuclear waste. There is probably only enough storage left for about 5 hours, and that's if I got real lucky, real lucky. And it's going to get a little messy if I don't figure something out about that. Is that going to get figured out today? Probably not. Again, like this map, besides very brief loads, has not even been saved since almost a year ago. So I am expecting explosion. Okay, it is coming into view, and hopefully it doesn't totally blow up. Wow, is it ever? It's pretty. Look at that sunrise. Holy smokes, that's gorgeous. That's amazing. Woo, wow. It looks so good up here, doesn't it? This is pretty rocking. This is pretty happening. Oh yeah, right. Forgot about the Christmas event. Yes, the Christmas event is happening. That's a thing. Oh, and yep. There's our first train collision. Okay, so obviously the mess is going to start already. While the sun comes up, obviously everything is going to start happening here pretty fast. Quick review. So behind me here, where the sun's coming up, this is the Christmas factory that I built over a year ago. And I mean, this thing does a lot of stuff. You know, you want them gold stars, we pump them out at like 50 a minute or something like that back there. But I see I have more trains colliding. It's going to get messy. This, of course, is the main factory itself. This is where the 50 turbo motors a minute are being produced. Of course, this is where, we pull resources in from all around the map. So maybe that's the next thing we'll have a look at. If I flip up the map here, yeah, and I expect all the things to go bad, hide the menu. Of course, here on the map, it's too bad the map isn't like the map, like the Satisfactory calculator map. A lot of this map is covered, right? So up here in the upper left-hand corner, this entire area is the rocket parts map, as I would call it, for the elevator behind me, the space elevator map. This all down here, of course, is the area that we're in now, and of course this is the main rocket parts factory. A lot of rubber and plastic recycling happens here. Rubber and plastic recycling happens over here on the left. Here on the far right, this of course is where the aluminum is, and of course nuclear waste. Oh, there's a third train colliding. Okay, I have no idea where these things are going to be at, so we'll have to go check that out. I don't even know if I'll be able to find trains. I'm going to be doing good just to be able to find stuff. Okay, so it looks like I can move around a little faster now, so that's actually really groovy. One thing I noticed is that my keyboard is kind of junky. I guess I should have given myself a new keyboard for Christmas, maybe. Can you put that in there? Yeah, do that. All right. So let's go for a bit of a drive. First things first. Yeah, you. Listen, I don't want you to do that anymore. Can you stop doing that? Do you have like an on-off switch? Yeah. Yeah, just stop doing that for now, okay? And the reason is that when the first problem in the map is all the different new formulas. So, for example, I don't want aluminums being synced if aluminum can't be made anymore. So we'll see to that soon enough. Should we have a look at the... we'll do the Christmas factory. Since we're already up here, we should have a look at the Christmas factory. So the Christmas factory from last year, and of course, again, this has not been... So all the trees have regrown in. That's going to be a pain, right? Yeah, look at all those silly trees. The Christmas factory is from last year's Christmas event. I haven't even looked at the advent calendar in here for this year, yeah, look at all these trees in here. Gee whiz, this is going to be a mess. Can't go that way. Well, we can go this way, though. All right. Lots of factory stuff being made here. You betcha. We make the bells and the whistles and the stars and blue and red orb things and, all the Christmas ornaments. And somewheres down here, we end up, hopefully, with a lot of Christmas stars. Yeah, look at that. That's how that's done. You betcha. Yeah, we make Christmas stars here. You know it. Look at that. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I definitely gotta get a new keyboard. I just realized that the spacebar key on this thing is junk. But that's because I've been playing so many other games. I haven't really used the spacebar a whole lot in terms of like trying to do the float trick and all that stuff. So, I mean, the Christmas factory is turning out a lot of stuff. I mean, even in its own right, this thing's a power-hungry thing. I mean, yeah, hurry up. Oh, whoa. You can stay right up here, mister. Yeah, you just stay right up here with the wreaths. There you go. I mean, we have Christmas ornaments, red Christmas ornaments, blue Christmas ornaments. We got wreath ornaments. And all the ornaments and things. I see there's lots of presidents coming out at like a bucket load from all the trees because, of course, it's the Christmas season again. So that's all working really good. But this does not solve my problems. No way. I have got to get around and just investigate, check out things, because I'm sure it's a mess. Okay, because again, my worry is the resource sinks, And the resource sinks, of course, would be resourcing or sinking any extra components. And I don't want them doing any of that now. I want them resource sinks to stop doing all them things. All right, so we're going to stop in here for a second. I don't think this resource sink in here is actually attached. Hey, Advent Calendar. We'll try to catch that towards the end of the stream. Okay, so I don't think this one's plugged in. Yeah, this one here is just my showpiece one. So somewheres we're sinking, somewheres we're sinking 3 million, between 2 and 3 million stuff a minute here, right? So we got to find these resource sinks. We got to stop that from happening.
Doctors say that the only remedy is alien artifacts.
Yeah. Listen, Ada. I don't really have time for the artifacts. I'm not too worried about the artifacts. I'm more worried about me. Oh, I do need gas though. Gas. Is this right? Yep, sure is. We'll take okay, we don't need that much gas. Right here, just take about 300 gas for this trip. We'll be all right. So let's get around in here, have a look around, do the things. Okay, so this, of course, is my primary base location. It's nothing exciting to look at. I was never into this whole big builds, mega factory building type stuff. All my stuff is out in the open because I want to see it. I don't want to just look at big boxes. I want to see all the machines working and all the things moving and stuff like that. That's the way I work. So I've got all my statues, right? Up here. But this is what I like to look at. When I come into my factory, I want to be able to look out at my factory and just see the machines all humming along, doing the things, right? I don't want to just look at a bunch of big boxes, right? I mean, if I want to look at the big boxes, I'll jump in my car, drive 10 minutes down the road to the industrial park and look at a bunch of boxes, right? Factory boxes with, buildings, right? My factories are all out in the open. And I like to be able to look at them and see all the pieces moving, and it's all really cool stuff. That's what I like. All right, so this is not solving your problem, Max. You've got a lot of work to even. You got a lot of work to do as prep work even. So where are we? I guess we should even check that out. You're not doing anything. You're fine. And you're gonna see there is gonna be lag here. There's gonna be all kinds of lag. You can't have 2/3 of the map covered with factories and not have a lot of lag. Okay. So in this particular case, we are consuming around 60,000 megawatts. Our capacity is 85 and change, give or take. And of course, our maximum capacity, if the factory was fully up and running, would be 109, and I would be toast. The nice part is that when I kind of parked the factory way back almost a year ago, I kind of hoped I turned certain things off. I know I did one thing for sure. I see they changed some pieces, right? So like these angle pieces were in the these angle pieces, of course, were from the shop, and so I noticed these pieces aren't messed up. Those pieces are messed up. So I guess I'll have to look into that. This, of course, is where the all the turbo motors would be made every minute and then put into the sink. So this is where my 50 turbo motors a minute are, and I noticed these factories are all turned off, and that's a good thing, because if these things were running, I mean, we would probably be blowing up stuff. So let's jump out here, and hey, what are you doing? Not much. Listen, I need you to stop sinking that stuff. Yep, no more sinking for you. That's it. Everything can just back up. Everything can just back up. Just back right up. Okay, that's cool. All right. While I'm here, I probably should go look at trains. Okay. We'll do that. So, of course, this map, trains are totally out, right? Trains are a total mess. It's all single line. Trains could run through each other, the whole 9 yards when I left this map. And, guess that isn't happening anymore. That's why I've already had 3 train collisions in the first 3 minutes of the game. But that's okay. We'll whip out here. We'll see what we can do and have a look at where we are with trains, since this is all going to have to be changed. Like, there is so much work that have to be done on this map to make it viable again. Like trains would be something I would have to do like many hours later. That's the thing. So let's have a look at this train timetables. So we have a few trains that aren't running, and we have we have stations, locomotives, turn off self-driving. There we go. Yeah, let's do that. I like that. Yep. We're going to turn off the self-driving for all the trains. I will have to go find them all here at some point in time, just because we don't want them driving anywhere. I mean, I do not want them. I mean, you can see this is like they're all labeled train. Well, that's because at one time, that's all at one time we didn't have cool stuff like labeling your trains. Turn off self-driving. Yep. And then this one is turn off self-driving. Yep. Is that all my trains? Is that all the trains, really? I thought I had more trains than that, but who knows? So we have a few trains. So all these trains are now just kind of stationary, right? It's parked. That's parked. This train is operational. I wish I knew which train it was. Because, again, that's parked. Well, operational doesn't really mean operational anymore, does it? Okay, so that's fine. All right, so this is all going to have to be redesigned. Ugh. Jeez. I mean, none of this track will work anymore. This is all a disaster. Okay, but this isn't helping me with my resource problem. I got to swing around here. And so now we're going to be cruising through this part of the factory. This course is, like I said, I guess this would be the hub of the factory, because this here is where we make the 50 turbo motors a minute. I mean, everything across the map outside of the elevator parts, everything comes here eventually by train, and then of course it gets made into them pieces right there, and that of course is where all the turbo motors would get made. But this entire factory over here, this is all just to make the 200 motors a minute, right? Like, I mean, the amount of stuff you need to do just to make stuff here is crazy. So let's swing down this way. Where would my next resource sink be? Yep, there we go. All right, next resource sink. I don't know if I'd have one over at computers, but probably not. It's probably going to be okay. I probably don't have anything over here, and we'll just race over this way. I always like driving through the tunnel here, the motors tunnel, right? This is actually pretty cool. All motors are made, of course, are from the stators and the rotors, and over here, by the way, over here, this entire area does that one thing. No, can you? Oh, okay. What are you doing there, big guy? Okay, yep. Okay, I love how you keep getting stuck on that stuff, but just do that for me, would you? Yeah. So all this, as far as the eye can see, is all about making 200 motors a minute. Which, of course, is what you'd need for making 50 turbo motors a minute. There are hundreds of machines doing things all over the place. It is pretty crazy what it takes to actually, you'd think making 50 turbo motors a minute would be a really simple thing. No. There is way too much going on to do that. But that does not answer my question about sinks. There's a sink right there. Yes, we definitely want that. So we'll just run right down here, turn that sink off, and then we can drive on to the next one. Okay. Boop. There we go. Now. Hello. Yes, you, sir. I don't want you to do that. I need you to stop. I need you to stop sinking stuff right now. Please don't sink any more stuff. because I know you're making all the you would be syncing all the surplus computers, and I don't want you to do that because those surplus computers are going to be really hard to come by, eventually, especially if all the power goes out, and I will have to work on that. All right, so we're gonna get out of here and move on to the next one. Let's see, where would that be? All right, we'll go this way. Okay, so this is the main area, of course. We'll head on now over to the elevator parts factories, and because there's like 2 or 3 sinks over there that I gotta stop from totally burning everything out. And of course, there's all kinds of factors here. This again is all part. This is all part of just making 200 motors a minute. It's pretty crazy. Oh, I think that part there's actually for making the computers. So that's fine. Hey, what are you guys up to? Listen, you're in my way, dude. Get out of my way. And I see all the trees grew back here, so that's really not going to help me any. Not one bit. Nope. That's a mess. Yeah, excuse me. Beep, beep. Yep, get out of the way. Yep, you're in my way. Thanks a lot. All right, so let's see if we can't cruise along here a little bit. All these trees and brushes in the way. Listen, dude, just because you're a bigger hog than them guys doesn't mean you should be able to stop this car. I'll go get the truck. I'll plow you out of the way. Hey, of course, gotta like all the bugs. All the bugs are back. Losing their minds, of course. They never go away for very long. Yeah, I just realized all these trees have probably grown back as well, so this is going to be a problem. Because, this was cleared out at one time, but it's not at the moment. Okay, yep, here's a left turn here. Okay, yep, and we're going to come down here, but we're going to come out here because there's like 8,000 bugs that might or might not spawn in right there. Yep, there they are. We don't want them. Nope, that's fine. Another thing I'm going to have to do is try to get all the extras. What would I call it? All the extra boxes cleaned up. One thing I did do before today is I actually loaded the map into the Satisfactory calculator. Really? These guys are wussies. What are these? Listen, just get out of my way, dude. You guys stink. Okay, go on, get. I did load the map into Satisfactory calculator, and besides the overwhelming abundance of nuclear waste that is on this map, which I have no idea how I'm going to get taken care of until I actually build, the collider and all that stuff, is there are a lot of what I call junk boxes all over the place, so that's going to have to get fixed. Okay, so this, of course, is one of our many factories making oil products. I believe this one's probably making plastic. Let's see. But more importantly, it's what's at the end of all this that I need to look at. Yeah, get in here, do this. Gonna turn left here like this. Okay, yep. Cool. And I'll do a quick fly up here in a second just to kind of see what's going on with that. Okay. Oh, enter a name for your path. No. No, I don't want to do that. I want to do this. Okay. Yes, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Listen, can we I don't need all these presents. Yeah, that can all go away. Sort that. I am going to need some of that. I know that. So luckily, one of the things I did before putting the map away was I diverted a little bit of my polymers into creating cloth, into fabric. And the reason, of course, that's important is because I have no nuclear stuff. I have nothing to control nuclear with, right? I mean, I have a nuclear suit, sure, but I don't have any way to filter, iodized filters. I only have 2 left. And of course, now you need like aluminum casings to make those things. And so I don't even have that. I mean, that's not part of this map at all. But we're still on tour here because we still got to shut down a bunch of collectors, right? As much as we like the tickets, we love tickets. Tickets are great. But unfortunately, I don't want the tickets right now. Tickets are bad because If I'm getting tickets, it means I'm actually recycling. Stop doing that. Gee whiz. So of course, because I've played a lot of Icarus recently, I keep hitting the F key instead of the E key, which of course is making a mess of things. Okay, yeah, you got to stop doing that. Do not recycle any more of that. Yeah, stop recycling these things. I need these things for later. Because obviously up here in the upper right hand corner it says complete phase 4, and I can't complete any of phase 4 if everything's being synced, so we got to kill all that. All right, so we'll take a quick drive over here just to look at all the refineries doing all the smelting, but this isn't where the sinks are. I actually got to go back into another road for this. So there, I forget how many there are. I think there's like 400 and some odd refineries doing smelting here. I mean, this is this is crazy. I know each one of these rows has 12 in it, right? So there's 48, 96. Yeah, so there's 2, 3. Yeah, it's between 400 and 500 smelters, refinery smelting going on here. I mean, it is fun just to look at. You know, I mean, this is a lot of smelting going on. And of course, then in the back there is where it makes just a lot of the basic components, things like screws, all that kind of stuff. And you think, yeah, well, what do you need screws for? Blah blah blah. You know what? Some things just work better with more screws, right? You know, sometimes you just need more screws. Yep, and that's what it's doing. We literally have, you know, hundreds of machines making screws. It's great. So I do got to go back though. This is not, and of course it's got to be super sluggish, right? I do got to go back because this is not where the sinks are. The sinks are back here, and well, now they would be to my left, and I got to swing around that way and turn them off. So we want to turn this way, right? Please tell me I can get through here. Yes. Okay. Because it's been a little while since I, you know. Okay. Yeah. There's our next sink right there. Look at that. Hello. How are you? Good. Listen. Stop sinking all my stuff. Yep. Turn that off. Yep. Don't need you to do that. That's perfectly fine. I need to save all them frames because I'll probably need them for later. Okay. So. Now we're going to come through here, and we're going to take a little swing this way. The next sink, I think, is over here, where it makes a bunch of more. Yep, there's one there. Okay, I don't think you guys have one, right? You guys are just making a bunch of frames, right? You're literally making just heavy modular frames. You're not sinking those though. You're actually using them as part of the frame structures for the elevator. Okay, so this is our next sink here. And we'll jump out here. Okay, yeah. Stop it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I got almost 1,500 coupons, but we'll turn that off. Yeah, no more syncing of the things. We're not syncing things, right? So yeah, smart plating. We're not syncing any more smart plating at the moment, and this should also take care of these guys over here. Yep. Yeah, so you guys should now also be not, the adaptive control units, these will no longer sync, right? So they will now just add up, be all a little cool over there. Because I'm going to need, again, if I ever plan to do anything with this factory, one, I really got to cut the power back. I got to cut the power way back on this factory, which means I need all these machines to literally jam up. That's what I need them to do. I actually need them to go into a yellow state and say, hey, you know what? Stop working, because that would be good. And then I can actually lower the power consumption enough so that I can probably fix a lot of it. Sure. That's what I'm going with. Okay, so we're going to sneak to this part of the factory. I think that's all the sinks in this part. So we just swing over here. Okay, yep. And I know there's no sinks over there because that's just more of that part of the factory. So we'll swing over this way. And look at that. There's a sink. Yeah, I can get through this way. All right. Yeah. Stop. Gee whiz, stop hitting the F key. All right, there we go. Yeah, stop syncing that. Yeah, thank you. Is that all of them? I don't know. Oh no, there's one in the aluminum factory. There is one in the aluminum factory, but that's a bit of a drive. So we got to do that. So again, this entire factory is all making elevator parts. I mean, it's literally doing like, I think even the most sophisticated part, it's doing 50 a minute, and then like the frames are like doing 200 or 300 a minute, and some of the mid-range parts are doing about 100 a minute. And I mean, that's what this factory does. It just makes a lot of elevator parts. This whole corner of the map makes elevator parts. So there's got to be a good. I mean, there's thousands of machines here, and I don't know if I can actually. Do we have enough concrete to raise that up a little bit? Sure. Why not? We should be able to get a good look at the factory if I put that up a little bit. We'll just bop that up right there. And yeah. Well, I don't want to build the conveyor wall. Why am I in the ladder? That must be a bug. So yeah, I mean, this entire factory over here of, however many thousands of machines there are. Hey, President, how are you? Is literally making the elevator parts. That's what it's doing. I mean, it's either making wire, or copper sheets, or plates, or screws, or something, and then just making them into bigger parts, and then the bigger parts, and then the final biggest parts. It's just craziness. It's a lot of work. This was so much work, and there's no mods being used here, which I think is one of the reasons why when people look at the factory and they see it's like 2,000 hours, they're like, well, why aren't you making like 100 motors a minute or something like that? Well, because we're not using any mods. There's no build mods here. There's no, there's no extender mods, cheat mods, or, well, zooping or slooping or whatever didn't exist, right? Every piece of concrete is laid one at a time here, and again, we're out in the middle of the woods, and what do you see? Just multiple lines of belts and things. Even where there's supposed to be nothing, there's something everywhere. There's always something somewhere. Yes, I could keep going straight through the center of the map. Of course, that is an option, but I'm going to take this way. This is an older oil processing factories down here, so this is all going to have to be replaced. Ugh. That's another, I don't know, how many hours will that be? That will probably be, so many of these oil refineries are of the old style. There's only one set of the new style, which of course we've already looked at and where I went and got the cloth. These are older setups, which work, but not efficiently. Sometimes they like to jam up, so you got to really keep an eye on them. And these all have to be converted to new style. Holy smokes, it'll take forever. Like I said, I mean, I could literally spend another 200-300 hours just playing this map, just fixing the map. But of course, before fixing the map, the biggest problem here is power. Power is the problem. I have enough nuclear rods for about between 30 and 50 hours, but I don't have the space for 30 to 50 hours. And when we get over here to the nuclear stuff, you're definitely going to see that. So this is probably the quietest part of the map, which is actually a good thing because they've done a lot of redesign on this part of the map in the last two updates. And if I'd done a lot of work on this part of the map, that would have made me very sad. I would be really, really sad to see so much blown up over here. But in this case, we should be pretty good for the most part. Yep, there we go. Yep, get in here. Keep driving, dude. Keep driving. Okay, so I do have some oil trains coming up here, but they should all be stopped now, so that should be okay. Everything should be all right there. They won't be running anymore at the moment. Yep, do that, do that. I'll drive around this way. Oh, look at this. Really? He's just sitting out here, dude. You're just sitting out here. Why are you just sitting out here? Okay, well, you know. I mean, if you're just going to sit out there, I'm going to pick you up. Okay, so, hey, Mr. Blue Slug, what are you doing? Not much. Listen, if you're just going to sit out there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy now. Okay, yeah. We'll just jump off of that. All right, there we go. So, yeah, this is a oil train depot stop. Of course, there's oil nodes in here. I haven't done anything even with like the new gases, like the nitrogen gas pockets or any of that. Because again, this map was done just before all that came out. So again, this means before I can even get into doing all that, I'm going to have to go look for a bunch of pockets of gas. And this, of course, has all been redesigned since I played. Whoa, hello, yep. But the power poles are still original, so it's kind of funny. They redesigned this part of the map, and then after the redesign, so there's see how that power pole's like literally buried in the mountain, and I hate to say it, but there's a power pole in that mountain, so there's nothing there. In fact, there's power poles in that mountain. I guess I'm not getting that one back. And then, of course, you have a power pole that's floating here. That's perfectly fine. Nothing to see there. It's perfectly good. It's all right. This, of course, is more open now because this is a ramp that you needed at one time to get up to a certain height. Not needed anymore, I see, but that's okay. So they, you know, in fact, the desert is the one spot on the map I have not done anything with. That is kind of cool that way. This, of course, is all different for silica, or yeah, it's all crystals and silica production. That's what's up above me here, but there's no ramp down the other side. You have to actually travel underneath this factory to make that work. And this is probably a good spot to look at the entire nuclear aluminum build over the top. I don't know how well we'll see it, but we'll take a quick drive up here. Whoa, don't drive off the edge though. So here on the right is going to be the aluminum build, which is totally broken, and on the left, all the way to the back, is the nuclear options, and they're running, but not probably for very long. And that's going to be the scary part. But let's get down there. We'll have a look. The problem with the aluminum is the problem with that is going to be the petroleum coke. They changed the formula from coal to coke, and so them machines I'm expecting to see all jammed up. They won't be working. So I got to make sure that aluminum is not being taken anywhere, because this will only be the only aluminum I have for some time, and I'll probably need, make sure I need it for power. So we'll have to get down here. Yep, we got drills. Yeah, drills. All the stuff. I remember that. That's so early. That's so early 1000s. In the early 1000s hours build. I used to put all my nuclear waste into that cave until I filled the entire cave, and then it was like, oh, that's not going to work anymore. I need another place to store all my nuclear waste. So that's where we're going to see 3 Mile Island here in a minute, and it's not going to be pretty. It is not pretty. We will definitely not be getting out of the car. Wouldn't dare. Oh, yes. I see we've run out of gas. Okay, yeah. Well, that's no surprise, because this trip does usually take like 300 in gas to do all the way around. Okay, there we go. Let's go, big guy. All right, so I know you have an awesome sync right here, but you actually don't do anything. But I'll turn it off anyway, just so as it's not accounted for. So what are we doing now? We're only doing 147,000 tickets. So that means I'm getting around to finding most of them. And I'll bet you it's the next one that's taking up most. Now, the trains, I believe we've turned them all off. So this should not be a problem. And we'll make sure, again, these trains wouldn't be able to run. They just collide into everything now anyway. Train station. Yep. Train station. Aluminum. Yep. Okay. Yep. That's cool. So we have a crash train there. Really? Is that... Well, that can't be the only one. I mean, we got 3 warnings about crash trains. So, whatever. All right, fine. Hey, just don't come here. All right? Let's do... in fact, you know what? I'm going to do this. Because I know I can't make aluminum at the moment, I don't want trains. I don't want any train ever to pick this up. So I'm just going to do this. Yeah, you wouldn't mind just getting rid of this little piece of track, would you? There we go. Yep, now you can't get in here to actually pick anything up. That means all this aluminum is mine, and I can use it for building and all the things. All right, but there's a sink over there. I gotta kill that off, and then we'll tour through the power plant and be very scared. Okay, let's back this up. Do the thing. So obviously, the right part of the factory here would work fine because it can still produce the ingots. I mean, this is just ingots and stuff to make the aluminum. The problem here is on the left, and there's our next sink there. So we'll just travel right over here, turn off the sink, and then I'll show you the problem here. Hey, what are you doing? Not much. Listen, don't do any more of that right now. Cool. So the problem is these guys. Is it these guys, or is it the guys behind them? I think it's these guys. Yep, get up there, big guy. Is it you that's the problem, or the guy behind you? Yeah, so this is the problem, right? They're now looking for petroleum coke, and before update 4, it was straight coal, right? It wasn't petroleum coke, right? It was straight coal that they needed. So now none of this is making scrap, which means none of the factory is making that scrap into blocks, and then the blocks can't be turned into sheets, right? Yeah, so see, they're not getting the scrap to make the ingots and all the things. We have to make sure this is all turned off now so it isn't going. So the aluminum that is made already, I can keep it so I can work on the factory at some point in time. Okay. This is going to be the big gusto. We'll now do the nuclear event. Nope, you can't go that way though, Max. You need to go through this little bridge and then make your left. There we go. Yep, you can turn down here. Yep, that's good. All right. So that is the aluminum, the current aluminum setup. But of course, this is all going to have to be tore out and redesigned. I mean, this right here is like 20 hours worth of work. It's sad in a way. Like, gee, if you have like, I don't want to say if you have like a small factory or whatever, this would be easier. But at the same time, when you have a factory that covers a lot of the map, this is not easy at all. So we're going to just turn that one off. Okay, that saves you. Now let's go have a look at the nuclear. All right, so nuclear is all broken because we need blenders now to do certain things. Of course, they don't exist here. We also need the particle accelerator jiggy thing, which of course doesn't exist at the moment. But nuclear is still running because of a storage of it. So we're just going to drive through here, and then we're going to go down and have a look at the storage. So you'll notice we have lots of rods, and of course the water's still working, so, there's no problem with that. The problem is making new rods and getting rid of nuclear waste is my problem. I'm going to have to go underneath this, I think. Yep, you gotta go underneath here, dude. You gotta do it. You gotta do this. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so these are all here. They're fine. Okay. Get down here. Yeah, just a few manufacturers making nuclear rods. It's perfectly fine here. Everything is fine. So just before I stopped playing, I literally bucket loaded. Yep, and it is losing its mind. I bucket loaded as many containers as I could get full of fuel rods. And so I have enough fuel rods to go for a while. But as you can see by that belt on top, the nuclear waste coming out of these things is crazy. I mean, it's crazy. And let's go have a look at that problem, because that is the problem. The problem isn't the rods. I have enough rods that I can run for a while. The problem is the nuclear waste. So we'll run back down here, and we'll have to make a few lefts and a few rights, but that's all right. We'll do it this way. All right. So this here is the entire factory setup for making nuclear rod production. Of course, again, not updated, right? So this some of this will have to change, but some of it can stay the same, so that's all right. So we're all right, pretty good there. There's the problem. There is the problem right there. 3 Mile Island. That's a problem. Yeah. Yeah, you wanna die really fast? Just think about getting out of the car over here. You don't even want to think about getting out. Unless you've got like 9,000 filters in your inventory, you don't want to get out of the car over here at all, right? This is, I mean, it loses its mind over here, right? I mean, almost every one of these boxes is full. So I got what? So the bottom row is still going. So I probably got about 60 boxes left before it's full. But as you can see, there's a lot of nuclear waste here. Yeah, so all of them boxes all the way up to here are full, and it's on the last row here. So at the current rate, I think I would have no more than probably maybe 20 hours. Not even. I might have 20 hours worth of storage capacity left. I don't know. It'd be really. I'd have to do some crazy math to figure it out. But this is the problem. The problem is I'm going to run out of storage. Now, yes, as a temporary measure, I could always just slam on some more boxes and try and take care of it. In fact, that's what I did down there at the end of 3 Mile Island. I actually slammed in another couple hundred and some boxes, but they're now all full. Everything's full. So, you know, this is going to be a major problem here. That's for sure. We have power, but we won't have power forever. We have train lines that are totally busted. We have resource sinks that I've killed most of them. Most of the important ones are killed off, so we should now be safe that way. So from here, we go left, and then we'll hit the Purple Forest and its oil refineries. I think there might be 1 or 2 resource sinks over there, and then that will take care of that mess. Because I mean, it's all such a mess. Oh man, let me tell you. Yeah. So yeah, we'll head on over. Yeah, we'll head on over to the Purple Forest and hopefully get there and take care of that stuff. There's a bunch of stuff in the middle of the map, but not as much as there used to be. So when I don't know, let's say around hour 500, the middle of the map was where my oil power production was. Before I ditched oil power, right, and went to nuclear power, oil power production was done in the center of the map, in the big swamp, in the big center swamp. But after nuclear came along, I stripped that all out. So the center of the map is just literally like empty at the moment, except for all the bauxite, which I drag over here to make aluminum with, which of course isn't working at the moment because I don't make petroleum coke. Oh, and this here is really funny. This here on the right is the entire aluminum setup for what update 2 was. So this right here, these 50 machines used to do all the aluminum you wanted at one time, and now It takes an entire platform factory of oodles of hundreds to make aluminum, and they're broken. They're busted. You know, that's pretty sad. Oh gee, the amount of work. But we gotta get up here, turn off these last couple, and then see what it needs. See what I need to actually make these filters, because I can't even start working on the power until I make iodine filters, which I've only have 2. So, and as you can see by when we just drove over there, there is no way I'd be able to survive on just 2 filters over there for more than like 2 seconds. So we definitely got to find more filters. Okay, so scoot doo down here. We hang a right. Yeah, scoot around that. You betcha. And then we're gonna hang a left down here. Do it. There we are. Okay, and this should be the oil factory. This is the oil factories in the purple forest. Again, these are all. This is an old design. This is the old design setup. These all have to be converted to the new one. All of them. It's crazy. But I mean, this is a massive build. This is a really big build. Really big things. Okay, so we have trains sitting here. Yay! I'm glad you're not crashing into anybody. I'm glad you're just sitting there looking good. You do that. You do that. That makes me happy. Nobody's crashing into anybody. I like that. At least we might have stopped that from happening. Okay, I was pretty sure there was a sink in here. Oh, I think that's it down there. Yep, that's probably it down here. Excuse me, fine sir. I don't want you sinking any more stuff. There's still 117,000 of you somewhere sinking stuff. I just don't know where you all are. And I did try to look for them on the Satisfactory calculator map before coming in here, but it's one of the buildings it doesn't show you. It doesn't show you where all your sinks are, which is kind of weird. So okay, let's see. This is fuel here. So the nice part is that I do have a factory that makes fuel. This factory is hooked directly into the oil pumps here. So if I really needed to, I could probably get more fuel as required. Okay, yeah, and there's a fair amount of fuel there at the moment, so that's good. All right. Again, my biggest concern here is if I'm going to poke on this map time and again throughout time here, there's no if I don't have the resources, then I mean, there's no way I'd ever be able to get enough power to start this all up again. Like, it's not like I can just go build like 4,000 coal plants and have enough power to run this entire factory again. Like, it just never happened. So if the nuclear dies, this map is basically done, right? Like, it's not going to come back. It's, you know, I mean, it's a toasted thing. So, all right, so this should now means we can head home. I can look up a few formulas and have a look to see what we've got here, to see if I can actually make these new filters using this new recipe, because that's really going to be the new trick. If I can't do that, then, well, I know I can do it. I've got the resources for it, and we've now stopped most of the sinks from taking those resources. Oh, I'll bet you I know where the hidden, oh, turn. Yep. Do not drive into the big ditch. That would be bad. There we go. So yeah, I'll bet you there's a resource sink in the center of the map where the, that big platform is all for the Christmas stuff, by the way. Yeah, the center of the map is where the last resource sinks are, I'll bet you. And they would be resource sinking oscillators. Oh, jeez. That's painful. That's just painful. Yeah, listen, Bean, get out of the way, dude. I got things. Like, I realized the map is really slow and sluggish and the frame rate is really bad, Bean, but you could at least, like, pop onto the screen, like, more than 3 feet before I hit you. You know, just saying. All right, so let's get up here and see what I can do about making filters. Come on, car, you can do it. That's it. Get up here. There we go. All right. Hey, it's the white star. Everybody thinks that's a moon. It's not a moon. It's another star. It's a dwarf. It's a white dwarf star. This is a binary star system, right? Yellow sun at day, white star at night. Man, I must admit, they really did a good job on the graphics update part. This is, I mean, this is really nice stuff. That's for sure. There's just so much stuff, though. I mean, I have 1,400 tickets. I could go crazy buying in the shop, right? I mean, I can buy signs and all the things. You know, if you name it, I got 1,400 tickets. I can cash out, right? Like, you know, like all the new windowed walls, right? Attachments, conveyor lift floor holes. Like, I could buy all these things. I will probably have to at some point in time. Let's see now. We are here because I need to craft things. Let's have a look here. So there's the hazmat suit. I already have that. I have 3 normal filters. So what does it take for gas filters? Well, I got enough cloth on me at the moment. Rubber and coal. I think coal is going to be the problem here. I don't have it here, but I do have it over here. Hey guys, what's up? Not much. Listen, I need a bunch of coal here. You wouldn't mind giving me some? Do that. Yeah, just give me that coal there. Yeah, I know. This whole, you know what's funny is, all right, a couple hundred coal. This whole part of the factory here, this whole section right here, is all this section does is make 2 heavily modular frames a minute. That's it. So these, there's about 200 machines here, and all they do is make 2 heavily modular frames a minute. That's sad. That's so wrong on so many levels. Okay, so can you do that? Can you do them filters? I think you can. Sure you can. Gas filter. What else do you need? You are looking for rubber. We could be in trouble because I don't think I have any rubber left here. Nope, I do not. In fact, that's why are my boxes messed up? I just realized that. Really? Did the update mess up some of my boxes? Oh, my nice clean. Oh, gee whiz. Well, I guess they're kind of equal on either side. At least, all right. At least it doesn't look out of place for the moment. But yeah, there's no rubber here at all. But that's okay. I can pick rubber up over at the train centers. I don't have to drive all the way back to one of the oil processing centers. Yes. Yeah, do all the things. Yeah, do that, would you? Okay, I don't know how many of that can you make. Are you going to tell me how many you can make? You can make 33 of those. Okay, cool. Now, that means I am going to need heat sinks. No, blah, blah, blah. Boring. AI limiters. Who cares? Aluminum casings. Yeah, while you're having a good time with that. So what do you want? You just want aluminum ingots. Oh, okay. Well, hey, I can do that. Aluminum ingots. All right. I see you stopped making my things. Why did you stop making my things? Aluminum. I don't know if I have any stored here. I don't usually store aluminum here. Oh, no, don't do that. Oh, yeah. Okay, there it is. Yep. Okay, yep. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll just do that. Okay. Listen, can you make me some of them aluminum things? Yeah, you know, the aluminum casing things. Right? Oh, you want the ingots? Ugh. I don't have ingots here. Whatever. whatever. You know what? We're going to look at the calendar. That's what we're going to do. Because it's ticked me off. Really? You want aluminum ingots for that? That's a problem. Oh, that's a huge problem. Oh, dang. Aluminum ingots. Okay, first of all, we're going to have to come back for the calendar. Listen, we got to go. We got to go. We got to go. It wants ingots. No. That's not good. That is definitely not good. We're processing all them ingots. Those ingots are being processed. Oh, yep, back up. Those ingots are all being processed into sheets. That's not good. We don't want any of that. I gotta get back there. I gotta kill that factory and tell it, hey, no more things. Don't do any more things. Oh, gee whiz. Why would it want ingots? You know? Like, why not the sheets? No, that would be too easy. Oh, don't go into the big ditch. Okay, there we go. Yep. A little bit of sloppy driving on my part. Yep. There we go. Okay. See, now, this is what I didn't want. I didn't want to be panicking at any time. And now I'm panicking because now there's a resource that I know is going to run out. And that is not good. It's not good. Yep. Drive like a madman. Come on, let's go. This is one of them times where I wish I'd built a hypertube cannon. Because let me tell you, that would probably be a better deal. But, oh well. Again, I never did one of those things in this map. Come on, dude, get up this hill. We got to get over there. We got to stop all these ingots from being turned into sheets. Because someone thought it was a great idea to make casings out of ingots. And not sheets. Gee whiz. Alright, that's fine, whatever. Yeah, scoot. Let's go. Yeah, it's perfectly fine. What to do today, Max? Well, I ran around because someone thought casings should be made out of ingots. Yeah. Just as a side note, the reason I'm playing Satisfactory today is just because I literally played like Icarus for like 8 days straight, and especially that crazy exotics mission that took me 6 days to do, like 6 real days. And my brain was was so fried after that mission. It was like, okay, look. So what did I do? I did another mission right after it. Well, yeah, of course I did. Because now I was curious to see how the other exotic missions went. So I did the other thing and recorded that. But then after that, it was like, okay, I gotta take a couple of days break from Icarus. And at the same time, it was like, well, I would like to see this map and open up the advent calendar before the new year, but I knew the second I opened this map, it was going to like blow up. So I was like, okay, well, you know what? If it's going to blow up, everybody might as well see it blowing up. Okay, so get down here, dude. And I get, okay, so I guess my next opinion is the darkness. I guess it's okay. It's not as dark as it used to be. I guess if I was to say that. Whoa, slow down. We gotta make a turn here. We're gonna make some turns. Yeah, I guess it's not as dark as it used to be here, but I don't know. The darkness factor in Satisfactory is always a little bit tricky because, hey, we're gonna get an autosave. Guess what? This map's gonna lock up for like a minute and a half. All right, here we go. Lock up. There we go. Yep. And this is where I'm just going to sit here and look good for, like, I don't know, for 30, 40 seconds. Yeah, I have the autosave set for once an hour. And of course, the reason being is that it literally is, like, going to just sit here at this screen and not do anything. It's, I mean, and there's nothing I can do about this autosave. I don't know what it is they're going to have to do about that. I think they're going to have to try and, as part of like one of their final updates, they're going to have to try and see if they can't work out some way to, as a better file management compression system or something. Because I mean this is pretty painful. I mean, let's, You know, most people complain in their saves, you know, when autosave kicks in, and most people complain about it taking like 15, 20 seconds. Yeah, meanwhile, yeah, there. See, that was 2 minutes of my life gone. Okay, so, I mean, I got to admit, the morning light, the morning glow is really cool. I must admit, that is really cool. That is not what we're here for, Max. You need to put a stop to all this. This is all bad. Yeah, okay, so all of these machines, are they all jammed? If they're all jammed, then we're okay, because that means they can't produce any, they can't process any more of the iron, or any more of the aluminum. Okay, so let's have a look at these boxes down here. These are all jammed up, right? Because if you can't make sheets, well, then I can always just come down here and steal the ingots. And of course, yeah, that's fine. So this, you're not doing anything, are you? Yeah, you're literally like jammed up. You can't do squat. What about you guys? Are you guys? Yep, you guys are jammed. Yep. You guys definitely look like you're jammed up. These all look like they have yellow lights, so that should be good. I really didn't want to go around breaking a bunch of belt to stop this all, right? Because, I mean, yes, I could break all these belts right here, and this is all the aluminum ingots right here from these belts, but I really didn't want to do that. So now the next question becomes is, okay, I know you guys don't have any aluminum ingots left. Who has aluminum ingots down here? Oh, jeez. I would say none of these guys do. Right? Yeah, see, these are all out. Okay, so good news is we do have aluminum ingots. Bad news is not a lot of them. And that's not great. I probably could use more of them, and that means that means that's going to be a bit of a pain in the butt. That's for sure. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start diverting all these lines into a box right now. All right, so these would be the 4 lines, 4, 5, 6 lines. Yeah, listen, Mr. President, don't really care. Okay. Boxes. Can you make boxes, Max? I'm sure you can. Let's see. Organization, yeah. Industrial storage, you bet. Let's do. That's an aluminum line. That's aluminum line. So there's 1, 2, 3 lines there. Is that what I'm seeing there? Is that 2 lines? Okay, so we're gonna steal them lines. Yep. Okay. I didn't want to go breaking a bunch of belt apart, but I am going to. No, not the power line. Yep, I want, let's go to 3. Let's do this. You can, yep, give me that. Yep, do that. And you can go into that. Right? You're going to fill full of ingots? You betcha. All right, you know what? I'm even going to steal some of it. Yeah, aluminum ingots. Yeah, give me the aluminum ingots. Okay, so empty that line off into that. So these 2 I should probably slam into a box over here. Then that's 3. Okay, yeah, we'll do it this way. Never going to be any easy way to do this. Oh, and I can't do that because you don't got enough material, Max. Guess what? You're broke. You're a broke bum. Yep, you are. You've got none of the monies. You got no monies at all, dude. You've got no monies. Okay, so you're broke. You're gonna have to do this on the cheap. You're gonna have to be cheap here. Okay. Can I do this? Can I swing you around? Yeah. Cool. Can we make splitters? Yes, we can. Can we make mergers? Yes, we can. Cool. We'll do that, and we're going to steal all of yours into that box. Oh, and of course, now, of course, I'm actually out of aluminum. Can I have some? Thanks. All right. Yeah, now I actually need Mark V stuff. Okay, here we go. All right, so we're going to take that. We're going to take this. We're going to steal that from here, move that over here, right? That now means we're stealing all of that. Looks like it. And of course, it's moving so fast that it looks like it's running backwards, but it is moving in the right direction. Awesome. Okay, so we'll steal those. I'll just cut this one off for now. And then I'll cut this one off. And let's see. Yep. Can I get you to hook into that? Do you think? Do you think you can make it? No. Too crazy of a curve for you, huh? Well, can I pull this little stunt? Let's go to 8. Yep. Can you take it from there? Sure you can. I knew you could. I really did. Okay, there. Let's do it that way. And now we'll take this one, and we'll just shove that box right here. And now we should be able to do it this way. There. This just, all I'm doing here is just making sure I collect enough of these ingots up that I got enough aluminum kicking around in crates, and aluminum sheets, but I don't have enough of these ingots. So I am definitely making sure we're getting some before we lose them. We'll do that. And now we'll do one of these little slide maneuvers. That'll be a merger. That'll be a splitter. We're going to combine these two lines into one line. Boom, like so. And now we're going to combine this into a box right out here. Somewhere's around there. Do you think are you going to make that? You going to make that happen for me? Sure you can. Sure you can. There we go. Done. Yes, and I got what? Lots on me at the moment. So we'll grab a few out of the boxes. I'll take it all back with me so as I can craft en route. Would be good. Hey, who knew that I actually needed like all these extra ingots for anything? Wasn't my part of my plan. But at least if I can now make the appropriate suit material. No. Stop that. Go to the car. Right. So we have that in the car. So you got 25 of those. Can you now make the things? Nope, not there. Not there. It's not there. Iodine infused filters. Okay, so we have oh, right. We need casings. Which is the whole point of doing this. Aluminum casings. Yes. What do I not need here? What is that? Oh, Christmas wreath. Yeah, whatever. Go away. Yeah, can we have some of that? Yeah, do that. Do that, dude. Do that. Make me aluminum. Make me all the aluminum casings you want. That's right. There we go. All right. Yeah, there we are. That's the good feeling right there. Now, while it's doing that, that should now allow me to make some of these as a kind of a holdover. Yes, so at least I can now put on the suit, and we can at least go over, have a look at the number of rods in them boxes, and probably not die. I mean, yes, I'll keep the car close by, but, you know, that's the thing. Okay, so now we should be able to make 25 of these filters, no problem. All right, there we go. So that will now give me 25 filters, and then, of course, now that I have the ability to make these, I'm good to go. you know, this was my biggest concern. My biggest concern was that the factory would strip itself somehow of a thing I needed, and then wouldn't be able to get back to. So that's a thing. All right. There we go. 15. Make me the things. The other thing that did save me a little time was I didn't think I was making fabric from the polymer, and I was really worried about that. But I remember when I built the new factories out there at the oil plant, I remember running close to running out of cloth, and I remember thinking, oh, I'm going to probably need to do that. So turned out I couldn't remember if I actually did it, but I actually did do it, so that's actually really good. So we're going to actually stop right up here. Change outfits, right? Yeah. We got change outfits. Change your outfits. No. Of course, do you think I can remember the key for that? Is it O? No, that's search. No, that's the builder customizer. And that is the build. No. That is the calculator. That's the map. V is the scan. Oh, it's the tab key. All right, there we go. Holy, okay. You know, come on now. I mean, it's been a while, right? All right, there we go. Now we can get over here and actually look at this thing. Let's go. Get over here and have a look at these boxes. Make sure that they're doing exactly what I want them to do. So to make this all work, of course, is two things. One, I'm going to have to design the back side of this for all them blenders. I'll have to do that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy now. Easy. We don't want to fall off into the big swamp pit of doom. Man, let me tell you. Worst part of the... It's not the worst part of the game. The swamp that's underneath us, of course, is just death. It's just death all the time, right? I mean, that's literally what it is. It's just death. So let's see how far back these boxes go. So we know I know these boxes are all full, but now we're going to see just how bad... Oh, all right, so we really should be good. Yeah, so look how fast it eats away at them filters. Yeah, so these are literally jam full. So again, I should be good for 50 hours. Okay, so what are these guys doing? The first machine is empty. That's a bit concerning. Okay, that's fine. I mean, these machines were going to run out. I mean, it's not like they were going to magically stay full forever. I knew that from the beginning. The whole point of this was that they were going to probably run out at some point in time. How are you guys doing? Okay, so you're emptied out all the way up to here. And, okay, I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 machines that are emptying out. Okay, that's fine. Groovy. Now, the other thing I want to look at, now that we have enough filters to get out of the car, is over here at the sulfuric acid components. Yep, over here, sulfuric acid. Of course, this is where all the new blender stuff's probably going to have to go. I mean, this stuff here on the left, as far as I understand, is still fine and would still balance right. The problem is these two rows here behind me are going to need to be reconfigured, and with the blenders and the stuff, these over here are now going to have to be reconfigured, as far as I understand, right? So, yep, I know you're all bad, right? Yep, you're not holding anything extra anyway. What are you doing? Yep, you're not. I got no jetpack. I'm a loser. Okay, whatever. Okay, what are you doing? Yeah, see, these are all now. All the recipes are dead. Yeah, like there's no production happening out of anything here. This is all useless. This is all junk. Well, if it's all junk, just get out of my way then. Like, I mean, if you're all junk and you're not actually doing anything. Yeah, so this is all junk now. So this is all going to have to come down. I'm going to have to set up a bunch of storage boxes. Oh, gee. What a mess. And I mean, I had built all this before all them other sites had worked out the math. So this is the math they finally work out, right? They work out the 5.3 configuration, but I'd worked this all out like weeks before you've seen any tutorials on it, because of course I wasn't doing any recordings back then. I was just, I was just playing, and I had to work all this out on my own, right? And it worked great, but now it's junk. It's all just junk, right? Okay, why can you still do sulfuric acid? Why are you able to do that? What was your friend doing? Okay. You're able to do the acid, but you're not able to do part A. Right? Did I replace the pipe? Oh, who knows? Anyway, we know it's broken. I know it's broken. It doesn't matter. It's broken. So we're going to leave it at that, I guess. We'll head in now to the jungle as our final part. But I got to get out of here before I can change jetpack, jumpsuits, and all the things. Because the jungle is the last place I haven't checked yet to see what's totally bamboozled. So we'll... oh, dude. Oh, I was going to say, you're out of gas. What a terrible place to run out of gas. But then I remembered, oh, yeah, you're still wearing a hazmat suit that actually works now. Congratulations. Yeah, put the gas in the car. Thanks. I appreciate that. Okay, jungle cruise, here we come. Do. All right, let's go. We're off to the jungle. Little Guns N' Roses for everybody. Welcome to the jungle, yeah. Yeah, my singing career will never take off. I am definitely not worried about that. All right, so from here, quickest way through the jungles. Well, I mean, there's two parts of the jungle. There's the west side jungle, which is the part that we're on now. That's where the swampland is for all the oil setup. But that's not the jungle I want. I actually want the east side jungle, which is more towards the peninsula, where all the elevator parts are being made. So that is the part we're going to scoot to over there. Right. So we'll just, which way is going to be the faster way to get there? You know what? It's probably going to be faster to go through the main factory and take the high road. We'll do it that way. Yep. Let's go. So we have the ability to make, I now have the ability to make mass, make iodized and fused filters. Not to say as I have a lot of raw aluminum at the moment, because of course aluminum is totally busted, and we'll need. I'm literally adding all the hours up in my head of all the things that need to be fixed. Like the aluminum factory, I mean, it literally needs to be torn down and rebuilt. You're looking at 25 plus hours there, right? Obviously the nuclear, I have about 50 hours of nuclear stored, but without blenders and a few other things, we're not making sulfuric acid, which means we're not making any more of that stuff. So it will run out. So that's another, you're looking at another 20 hours to fix all that. So that's, well, okay, let's just round them both up to 25 and say 50 hours. And this is the big problem with Satisfactory. This is why Satisfactory, it's an awesome game to play, but it's a terrible game to YouTube or to stream. It's not a friendly streaming or YouTube video game, because it takes so many hours just to accomplish a thing that without using a lot of heavy mods and doing a lot of side work behind the scenes, it's really hard to come out with videos. Like again, Kibbs is the big example here, right? I mean, he would be the biggest YouTuber posting videos, but this is why you only see like one video a week, and all week, is basically him putting together a whole video for a week. Satisfactory just does not lead itself to do that. Let's game it out. Okay, so let's game it out is probably the other big viewership of Satisfactory. A lot of people know, and how many? I mean, it takes him. Let's game it out. It takes forever to put one of them videos together, right? You're not seeing him putting out like, whoa, you can actually see right through the mountain. Right. Whoa. Okay, that was pretty cool. For Let's Game It Out, for him to put one of them crazy videos together, I mean, he's like doing it like 2-3 weeks, right? So that's the big problem with Satisfactory. I mean, even Factorio, you can build a whole factory and launch a rocket in about 15 hours, right? You can do it in 15 videos, right? Which makes for a good play series. You're good, right? Yes, if you want to do some side work behind the scenes, say about 40-50 hours, say you want to do 3 hours of work for every 1 hour you publish, so that would be 15, so that's 45 hours. Yeah, I could see that in Factorio. That's fine. But there is no way you would ever be able to pull this size of a factory off for 50 turbo motors you would need I would say minimum now you would need at least 500 hours, and that way, and if not more, right? It just isn't going to happen otherwise. So that's just the way it is. It's unfortunate. Whoa, Max, you almost made a right hand turn when you should have made a left. So that is the unfortunate part, but the problem is this game is so addictive. It's like, I could play this forever, and it's almost like, well, so what if it only just took me like 9 days to build a factory set, right? Well, to me it means nothing. I'm perfectly fine playing for the 9 days to build a factory section, but it does not make for entertaining watching, that's for sure. Oh, here's a little extra bonus, since we're just driving right by it. This, of course, is what I would call like the third iteration of the factory. It's kind of like the Matrix, right? This is the third iteration of the factory. The first iteration is down here. There we go. Down here is the original factory that was built when the game first released. Yeah, like there was no elevators. There was no elevators for for belting. We had to do all this crazy sidestepping and looping and all this crazy stuff to get belts up and down, height distances. Of course, they replaced all the manufacturer models with the new manufacturer models, but of course, all of this was like old build stuff, right? And I've left it here. I've just left it here. I think this is the old AI controllers setup, right? I don't even think this is a thing they do anymore. So this is the old AI limiters, right? But this wasn't the formula for them at that time. So it's actually really cool that I still have the original factory here on this map, doing all the things, which is actually pretty cool. I've always left iteration 1 of the Matrix alone, and it just sits down here where nobody knows and nobody sees it, right? So we'll now head on up, and now we'll head into the jungle for the factory in the center, and make sure that that's all not gobbling up my resources. All right, so we got to do this. We'll take a little bit. I'll try to go this way. I don't know if I have the road completely finished here. Okay, yeah. So I can go through I can take that hill up through the jungle route that way. I did do some road work for this train line at one time. This just saves me a little time going this way. No. Oh, I could be in trouble. Oh, no. Water's not deep enough here. Yes, Bugs, what are you doing? Yeah, I know. Yep, boink, boink. There you go. So I did do some pathing work at one time there. There we go. Now, jungle. Into the jungle cruise. Do. We'll just... Oh, that's right. This all has trees back in it. Man, what a mess. What a mess. Okay, yeah. Nope. We're just going to go right through these poles this time. There we go. And then we come through here. Cut this way. Now, the problem is this used to be covered in trees. I can't drive up that way because that's belt blocked. Alright, so this should get us in here. And this, by the way, is this also has an underworld and an overworld on it. This is the only other factory that I managed to save that on. Are we here? Yes, we are here. Good, cool. So if you want to see the old factory, you can actually drive down through that little hole there, and you can actually go down and see the old factory, iteration 1. This is actually iteration 2 of this factory. And this, of course, is what makes all the oscillators for the turbo motors. Again, you need a lot of oscillators for 50 turbo motors. Like, it's crazy. All these machines, I think there's 40 of them. 40 manufacturers here. There's 40 manufacturers here that make all the machines for the 50 turbo motors. This factory, of course, goes all the way through the mountain. Through the back here, right? Goes all the way in the back here, like this, and then like around like this. And we're inside this mountain now, right? And it's kind of like double layered. And then we'll swing back around this way. Like it's really hard to get screenshots of this because, of course, you're actually inside. Because it's inside the mountain, you can't actually get a screenshot of this entire factory setup here. So it looks really small when I take factory screenshots, but you don't realize that half of it's buried in a mountain. But then, of course, you get all the copper and stuff being made here on the left. That's all the iron stuff. This here is all the copper wiring that you need here on the left, right here. And then there's more of it down here, like so. Yep, we keep driving down here. And then that's more copper. I think that's copper. No, I don't need autopilot, thanks. So that's the wiring. So this is where all the wiring is. This section hasn't even been turned on yet. I haven't even plugged it in yet. And then this over here was where I was going to continue to expand oscillators. And I just haven't put I haven't put the manufacturers out here yet. So there's the Christmas factory. There's the Christmas factory and the main factory in behind beside that. And beside that is coal production, which I have still left running. But there's a problem with it. Let's go see if we can actually fix that before ending today, because there's something wrong with the coal production. So that's my original coal power setup down there. And to get down there, can I get out this way? I don't think I can. I think I'm stuck. Yeah, I actually have to go around. That was kind of dumb of me when I designed this part. I should have left like a hole. Like I should have bridged through the center of that, and then I would have been all right. That's all right. We'll just drive around this way. I would like to try and figure out what's wrong with them coal factories. Just in case I really need them. The coal factories have always been my power backup. In case something ever happened to nuclear, I would be able to bring the main base back online, and then I could at least work from there and then work towards repairing the entire factory. But something's wrong with that coal production. I think the water's the problem. But where's the ramp at? I think I missed a turn. Oh, wait a minute. No. I think I can get there. Oh, come on. Dude, I could have got there this way. I know I could have. I could have got there this way. Yeah. Listen, I know. You're really upset with me at the moment, and I'm really upset with me at the moment, but we'll get out of here. It'll be fine. Yeah, there we go. That's it. Back up. There you go. You can do it. There you go. All right. Okay, I forgot. So I got to go around one more to the right, and then there's a ramp. Okay, there we go. And over here is the ramp that I want. Right? Right. And let's see. Here we go. And turn right, turn left. And into the underground we go. This, of course, again, is the original factory build for oscillators. This is when I was only making like 5 turbo motors a minute. A long time ago. Okay, so now we want to turn around. We got to go up this hill. We got to go up this way. Go. And then up here we're going to make a left. Left turn. Hey, ding dong, what are you doing? Not much. Wait a minute. Something's wrong here. Are you blocking the way, dude? Did they change something? There's supposed to be a downhill here. Is there that many trees that have regrown that like I can't even see the path down here now? Yes, there is. Holy smokes, that could be a problem. Yep. Go this way. Yep. There we go. We're through it. It's all good now. Zoom. Boop. Into the tree. Okay. Oh, no. All right, fine. Listen. Look, just get in the car. Okay, so these factories are not working, but they should be working. There's no reason for them not to be working. And the problem, I think, is water. All right, so, right? Is that your upset problem? Yeah, you're cranky because you got no water, and there should be lots of water. Yeah, you're part of the power grid. So what is the problem, right? These pipes have lots... Well, okay, this pipe has lots of water. Sort of lots of water. Is that the problem? Let me put a power pole down here for a second. Let's say... Can you hook into that? Can you hook into that? No, you can't hook into that, huh? That's 4 out of 4. That's probably bad. Let's say we do this. Can you hook into that one? Yes. Come on. Thanks, game, for keeping up. All right. No, these have power. Change your suit over, dude. Tab. Change your suit. Jetpack. Jetpack go. There we go. So what is the problem? It's like no water pressure here at all. Okay, or is there water pressure here at all? Are you guys working or are you not working? Because now all of a sudden it looks like these things are working. Is it doing something weird now? What's it doing? I mean these things look like they're all expanding all of a sudden. Are you guys going to turn on all of a sudden? I doubt it. Yeah, so see now, okay, where did you go? Where's all your water going? All right, let's see if I can't figure it out down here. And as far as I know, these are all pumped. As far as I know, I think these are fully pumped. That original is not pumped, but these are full, right? Yeah. And 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, flow rate. Now, this is how old this is. They used to have the couplers, when they first came out with piping, the couplers were part inside of the hanger, and then they put them on the outside in an update. And so these are still using the original hanger, so the piping is probably all all messed up. But I can't see you needing 4 pumps to do that. I don't know if I can even build 4 pumps to do that. That would be under logistics. Pump Mark 1. Yeah, I've got no copper sheets. I do have enough for 1. So, do I want to try one? Okay. Can I plug it in? Okay, so you're gonna pump away. That's gonna make you very excited. What are you doing up here? Okay, you guys are all very excited. Okay, well you all seem to be very happy with your lives. Okay, so what's that doing for you? Okay, you're nice and full. Yep. And then we come all the way over here. Are you nice and full still? You look nice and full. And what are you doing? Yeah, you're full. What are you doing? Oh, you're definitely full now. What are you doing? Oh, you're filling up. Okay. Hey, yeah, all right. So I guess the big problem, is the problem was at the bottom of those. I was sure that that water pumps could pump up 20 meters, but I guess maybe it's only 10 meters now, I think is the problem. And then, of course, this water is going to come down, rushing down here, and that should feed the backside of these, right? So if I fly over here, that water is going to come over here, and yes! Hey, green lights aplenty! Solve the problem of the world. All right. So now that I know what's wrong with the coal power plants, I can actually go fix them, right? Because these power plants have all been offline. Well, they were all offline before I stopped playing on this map, and I couldn't figure out why, because it was like showed that there's water in the pipes, but there was no water in the pumps, and it was fine. But now I know that I'm going to have to actually add. Well, I would assume Mark 1s will do just fine. I mean, you got to remember, this is all old technology. There was no Mark 2 stuff back then. So if I add a few more Mark 1 pumps, that probably will do it. Or if I take you guys and I push you down there, is that going to do it? I'd really like to know. Okay. All right, so if I take you and I make you look good, you know, that's the real big bummer part about this, is that you can't see the little blue hoops. It's like, is the little blue hoop going to make it all the way to the top or not? Right? I mean, it looks like it's going to make it to the top. So if I do that, of course you're out of wiring now, dude. Here, have a new pole. We're gonna do this. Yeah, I know. We're gonna turn you right back on. Just relax now. There you go. See? Now you both get to go bang, 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 bang. Okay, there you go. That's cool. So that should now bring both of those pipes back online. Yeah, that's what I like to see. There we go. That's exactly what that is. That was, yeah, now they're doing the heartbeat thing, and I like the heartbeat thing. The heartbeat thing is a good thing. All good in the neighborhood. All right, well, that now means that I can get these coal power plants back online, and I don't have enough copper. Hey, big guy, what are you doing with your little red nose? But at least now I know that I can bring these coal power plants back online and get them to supplement, because, see, that's the next thing. At one time, of course, the power plants used to slow down for the less power you have. Of course, they changed that, I think, in Update 4, where they, no, I think it's Update 5. No, it's in 4. 4 is where they just told the power plants to run flat out, which is a good thing, because it was like, you could never figure out how much power you actually had going at any one time, because if it was only using 30% of the power output, it would only run 30% of the generator output capacity. Drove you crazy all the time. Okay, we know what's going on with the generators, and I like green lights. Green lights are good, you betcha. Those ones in the back, I'm out of copper plating. I'll have to go back and get those anyway. But at least we now know what's going on with those. I'll fix up the piping on that. That would be awesome. And now I'll show you the back way into the main part of the base. Of course, unless all the trees grew up around it and I get blocked out. Holy smokes. The amount of regrowth. There we go. Oh, easy. Don't fall into the river. Don't fall into the river. Don't be a hero. We don't need another hero. No, we don't. Not in you, car. Okay? You've gotten me into way too many troubles too many times before, so we don't need another hero from you being like that. No, sir. I just need you. So I guess we'll wrap this one up here in the Christmas zone because it's a good place to wrap it all up at. So we'll whip out down here, overlooking this factory. So I have the ability to make filters now, so I can actually, if in saving this, I can now actually work on the nuclear part. I've already been studying up on how the blender, getting all the blenders to work, all the stuff and the things there, so that should be good. Oh, the advent calendar. We don't want to forget that. Forgetting the advent calendar would be bad. Don't want to forget the advent calendar. Yeah, do that. Hey, look at that. All the things. 7, 3. Like, holy smokes. I can open up any of these numbers, actually. It doesn't really matter. 6. Yeah. There's 4, right? 26. It'd be nice to know where all the numbers were. 15 is there. I guess I should just start opening up numbers, right? Hey, 2,500 or 25 gold balls. Is that 9? Yep. What is that? Actual snow. Okay, cool. You know what? Don't need it. I couldn't care less. I don't need the gold balls either. I mean, I make my own. That's fine. I can just start clicking around the calendar, I guess. 3. What's 3 got? Yay! The red fixes ornament. Awesome. And how about 7? What's 7 have? Tree branches. Yay us. I make all kinds of tree branches. I see there's a 20 here. Oh, there's like a 25 right there. Look at the big 2.5 on that. That's huge. We'll get to that. Yep, Christmas bows. I make those. I make all kinds of Christmas bows. I don't need those. 23. What do you have? Color cartridge. Ooh, fancy. 200 of them. Okay, well, that's pretty fancy. We'll go for 6. Because it's there. Oh, 20 power shards. Wow, that's actually a great present. That's awesome present. Yeah. All right, we'll close that one up. 19 is right on his ear. Yeah, that is awesome. Okay, so there's white balls. We make lots of those. Yep. Close it up, dude. I don't need it anymore. There's 13. Ooh, quantum computers. You know, the thing we can't make yet? Sure. Okay. 17. All right. Hey, 5 tickets. Not to say it makes a big difference. Oh, there's number 1. Look at that. Number 1. 100 presents. Yay. And that, of course, will allow you to get started in your journey. I don't need any of these. I can all go. We're keeping the tickets, of course. I mean, come on. We're definitely not getting rid of the tickets. There's number 5. Ooh, you... Basic Fixmas skin. You have unlocked Customizer. Have I? Wow. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. Now, that's a cool present, right? Well, I want more presents like that. You know, well, there's number 2. Oh, look, a lump of coal. Now, like, I need that. Thanks. I'll take and I've already done number 3, so here's number 4. Now, that's an ornament ball set, the ornament bundle. Why do I feel like I got to keep that? Oh, no, I make all kinds of those. Okay, yeah, that's fine. 1, 2, 3. I never did see 4. Well, there's 16. Oh, there's 4. Yeah, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's snowballs, right? Yeah. Goodbye. Yep, close that. And let's see now. 15, 9, 3, 7. Well, there's 12. We'll take that. Candy canes, which of course I make those. No problem. We'll just get rid of those. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gee whiz, it gets really hard to find out what there's number 24. We'll take that one. You've unlocked finger guns. Oh yeah. You know it. Because that's important. It's all about the important stuff, right? You know, all these little 10 medical inhalers. Yeah, now see, that's what I'm talking about. Those are important presents right there. 10 medical inhalers. That's the type of present you're looking for right there. Anybody can make a Christmas ball, but 10 medical inhalers, let me tell you, those are... Oh, there's a magical number. Ooh, what's that? Premium skin. Wow. Fancy. I don't even know what a premium skin is. That sounds like way too much money or something. Premium skin. I mean, that's just cool. I'm not seeing any. I don't want to open up number 25 unless I've... there's 14. Yep, we'll open up 14. Hey, 25 tickets. We like that. Not seeing anything else there. That's 15. Oh, what are you? Oh, look, more superstition oscillators. The other thing we can't make, right? Yeah. Oh, and there's 10. Oh, look, there's the Christmas star that everybody goes looking for. Yep. Okay. Up and around here. I think we've already traveled up and around here, and then down here, and then around here. Oh, there's 21. Yep. We'll take that. Oh, look, another 100 presents. Thanks. I already make, I think I make 3,800 a minute. Currently, so I don't think we need that. So we'll just put that. I think that's all the numbers. I guess I'm going to go for 25. Let's go for the big 25. Boom. You have unlocked fireworks. Yeah. Equipment fireworks. Betcha. Can I make fireworks in here, or do I have them over here? Suppose they're like a machine bench quality thing that you can only make over here, right? I'll bet you I have to make fireworks in a machine because it probably requires more than one thing. Oh, no. Sparkly fireworks. So what do they take? Tree branches and snow. Okay. Fancy fireworks. Tree branches and bows. All right. Well, I want to know. Let me go up there and actually get into doing the things. Yep, up to the Christmas parts. Up we go. Beep beep. Look out! I gotta pick up Christmas supplies. Before I do that, though, I do gotta clean up my inventory a little bit. If I'm gonna pick up a few Christmas supplies, I gotta try and empty some of this over. Yeah, take that, put that over there, put that over there. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we'll pick up a few Christmas supplies, do the things, do. Okay, fireworks, you betcha. All right. Okay, now, the worst part is that I know the tree branches, they're all the way up, they're all the way back there. Ugh. Is there any way I can drive through here at all without all these trees being in my way? Because I don't think I have the chainsaw with me at the moment. I got the rifle, the cup, Xeno Basher. Yeah, I don't even have the chainsaw with me at the moment. It looks like I could probably drive through here, but it's going to be pretty squeaky. You know what? We're going to try it anyway, though, because not to say as I can't, not to say as running down there's a bad thing. It's just, I don't know. I'm trying to see. You know what? Like I said, I haven't played in a while. I want to drive the car into things. I enjoy driving the car into things. Okay, let's go. Yeah, can you squeeze through this tree? Yeah, there you go, big guy. Do down here. Don't fall off the edge because it's a long way down. Yep. Nice slow turn here. Okay. This is where we're going to park the car for a second. No, I don't care about the path. Let me out of the car. Okay. Okay, I think this entire region is making candy canes. Yes. I'll take 500. You know what? I'll take 1,000 candy canes. And are you not making the wreaths? I thought you were making wreaths down here. Yeah, okay. Over to this box. Yeah, here we go. You're making all the tree branches. Here we go. I see. It takes me a little while to. I got to admit, man, they did a really good job with the whole blending of the sky thing. Now that's really nice. All right. I suppose that's not in your standard bench, though, right? That I could go down here and look at that and say, hey, yeah, see, you need to have a bench, Max. You need a bench. You need a bench. Yeah, production, equipment workshop. Yep, flip, all the things. Okay, that was totally backwards, but whatever. Like, that was totally backwards, dude. Like, how could you mess that up? All right, so I can make sweet fireworks. Okay, let's make a couple of those. Okay, so, and okay, cool. Now, fancy fireworks. I need red bows. They're down on the other end, and I need snow, which is, I think, down on the other end as well. Okay, so give me the cart. Yeah, snow. I don't make a lot of snow. I don't think I do. I gotta think about that one. I think I might have actual snow factories. See, the thing about snow is it's kind of one of them, I don't want to call it useless ones, but it's like semi-useless, and we're out of gas. Okay, so gas me, dude. Gas me. Here we go. Okay, so yeah, get through all this mess, dude. Okay, so I don't think I actually make snow. If I do, it's probably in one location. I just don't know if it's made there anymore. Let's see. We'll come down here. Check out a little snow. Hopefully these machines down here still make snow. I don't know if they do. There was a little set of factories right here at one time that I used to make bows and snow in. Look at that. There's the snow and there's the bows. Look at that. I still do. Nice. And this should be the snow. Yeah, I had stopped making, well, bows and snow were only used for extra components. You didn't need them to make the stars, so I just never put them as part of the factory. Okay, so now they actually have a purpose, right? Okay, because we now want, oh, I can make 250 of these things. Wow. All right, that's, I just want 5. I just want to see what they do. 4. All right, that's 5 of those. And the fancy fireworks. We'll make 5 of those and see what happens. All right. And all right, done. Right. Now me. Sparkly fireworks. That's not how that works. How do I use them? Oh, they're Noblisk ammo. Use G to swap. Oh, okay. So, doot. Okay. Yep. Sure. Everything is fine. Okay. Reload. And poof. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, okay. Yep. That is freaky cool. Oh yeah. Yep, that is freaky cool. Yeah, now we've done it. Yeah, that's a thing. So G to swap. So these are the sweet fireworks. Sure. I mean, we're gonna fire off some of these. And what's that do? Oh yeah, there we go. G to swap again. What's this one? These are the fancy fireworks. I think I just used these. All right, here we go. Oh, yeah. All right, there you go. Yeah, that's awesome. Now I gotta, I gotta have a few more, and then I gotta go up there and stand on the tower and launch a few of these things to wrap this up, because I did not expect to have this much fun today. Okay, so let's make a few more of these. Yep, 3. Yeah, we'll make a few more. We'll make a few more of these. Ada, I don't care about that silly Ada, that silly alien artifact at the moment. I got fireworks to make. I mean, I got to go up to the top of the hill here and launch a bunch of fireworks, and that's what we're gonna do. 9 and 10. And, yeah, fireworks. This is perfect. There we go.
Your contract legally compels you to harvest this artifact.
You know what my contract does, Ada? My contract legally applies me to do nothing for you. That's what I think.
Harvest.
Yeah. I'll harvest some other time. Okay. I can probably run up here. We'll just take this belt up. Yep. Yeah, we're flying way too fast. Okay, yep. Whoa. Okay, there. Whew, jeez. All right. Now we want sparkly fireworks. Reload and throw it, and there we go. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is definitely all worth it now. Yep, definitely. This was definitely all worth this episode. Yeah, what can I tell you? And the fancy fireworks, and throw that. Oh yeah, this is all good. This is good. Oh, yeah, for sure. Anyway, of course, I'm Max. This has been Satisfactory Live, where I had a look at just to see what it was going to take to actually repair this thing, because it was going to be crazy. And sure enough, at least now I've had a look at the nuclear options. I now know what it's going to take to actually fix it. And hey, fireworks. I mean, this alone is oh yeah, can I just unload on these things really fast? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, launch, right? Launch. Okay. Oh, yeah, I suppose launching onto. Oh, did I actually launch myself off the pad? I did too. I blew myself up. Okay. Well, let's switch over to the fancy fireworks, and then we'll just go. Click, 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 click. Oh yeah, click, 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 click. Oh yeah, this is what you want. This is what you want for an ending. I want this for an ending on every Satisfactory video I do now. Oh yeah, that's for sure. Oh yeah, this is great. Oh yeah, well no, you gotta launch it first, dude. You gotta launch these things first. Oh, wow. I guess that's pretty close to your eyes, dude. You can't see very much. Yeah, this is great. That's awesome. So with that, I'm Max. This has been Satisfactory Live. I know what's going on, and hey, we get the beautiful sunrise. Autosave. Thanks for kicking in. Of course, you had to kick in just at the very end because that's a thing. And of course, now, and again, this, like I said, just to fix the map, it probably needs a couple hundred hours worth of work because of all the mess and the things in it. So it is what it is. You know, Satisfactory. It's a hard game to play for YouTube, but you know, we got to see. I managed to stop the production on the chains on the factory so as it doesn't waste resources. We got to drive around to all the main areas and have a look at them and do that. We even managed to save the aluminum ingots that I need to make the face mask so as I can actually fix the actual production of the nuclear power plants. And hey, fireworks. Come on. Fireworks are awesome. You know, you can't really go wrong with fireworks. Hey, there we go. We're back. And I'm out of fireworks anyway, and it's all good. So, with that, I get to do the transitional thing. Is that what I'm going to do? Yeah, that's what we're going to do. I do the transitional thing, and I want to thank everybody for watching today. Thanks for hanging out with me. Of course, it was nice to have this little side note Satisfactory Live gig while I'm putting some of the videos together for the Icarus stuff. And of course, there's the schedule will be out later today. My Gamer News 2022 video will be out in a few days from now. And then, of course, you get to see all the things that are going on. So, I will talk to you on the next one. Take care.